exclusive.
Make yourselves at home, but don't get too comfortable.
Implementing performance rating.
It's rare to find such spirited prey. Most of my quarry don't got much chase left in them.
Oh man, what's up?
Expected outcome achieved.
Folks have called you a lot of things over the years. Deserter, zealot, scourge, sovereign, purified, flame. It don't matter none. But if you need a label, you go ahead and call me one.
Update. Boundaries engaged.
God, Mr. Wabbit, what's up? Yo, can you hear me okay? Good, my guy. How you doing? Yo, can you hear me okay, man? Is the game too loud? Oh, gotcha. Dude, I need to get back on that. The bug finally bit me. Okay, hold on. I know what the issue is. One sec. Let me turn down the in-game sound. It's a little loud. Yeah, I've been playing a bunch of different stuff, and I've been putting that game off, and I finally dove into it. It's been delicious. It's a really fun game. Yeah, it's kind of nuts how it just like blew up, dude. I mean, I'm rooting for Embark big time. Like, yeah, I feel that. I'm excited for Midnight. I'm very excited for Midnight. Yeah, I mean, I've been a huge fan of Embark since the finals, and just to see Arc Raiders pop off like that's been just fucking great, honestly.
Radio stream successful.
You been though, dude? What's new? I'm good though. Get in the car, Jesus. Mandatory OT? Oh, Jesus. Well, at least you're getting a check, yeah? I mean, if the pay's fat, the pay's fat. Yeah, thanks for sticking around, bro. I've seen you in chat a couple of times. I just have, I was on my no mic shit for quite a while. But it's good to see you again, dude. I got burnt out. Oh, yeah, I mean, it wasn't that dramatic. It was just like, it was very much an instance of you give people an inch, they want a mile, you know? Or you give them a finger and they want the whole hand, same, you know, same kind of thing. And like, dude, I tried, I tried so hard to communicate boundaries over and over again. And people would like nod and say they understand, and then they'd just go back to doing exactly what they were doing. And I was like, like, this is not working. We're going nuclear. We're just cutting it all out, dude. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, no, it was the Discord, dude. It was the Discord, 100%. I legitimately told people like 100 times over, hey, like, I'm here to chill and game, right? Like, we're here to have fun and a good time. And within like a month and a half of people coming in, it turned into clicks, it turned into fucking people bickering, grown-ass adults, dude. Oh, but it goes on feeling this way, and she said this thing, and I'm like, I'm not your fucking dad, dude. Like, can you deal with it?
Grenade out.
And it just kept happening and happening and happening, and I was like, I don't want this. I don't want to live like this. So now it's like, I'm not. If the stream's up, dude, we're just chilling in chat. We're shooting. I'm not inviting anybody to a fucking group play session. We're just. Oh, dude, I'm gonna go off the deep end because you're the only one like right here right now. I gotta tell you, you have no idea, man. You have no idea. Like, it was insane. So I had. First, you have like the first you get like the general stuff when people can't plan for shit, right? No, yeah, no, it was not personal. It wasn't personal, and I knew that in time, whoever stuck around, like they were gonna, they were gonna get the whole story. And yeah, so I'm sure some people thought that they got banned, but no, I just nuked the whole fucking server, dude, and went like no mic, no contact for like 6 months. Yeah, it was. Hold on, let me clear this, and I'll tell you. You guys are fucking annoying. There we go. No, it wasn't anything you did. It wasn't really anything one person did. Well, it was a couple of things a couple people kept doing over and over again. And yeah, it was just like, it was fun and chill for a little bit, and then people started stirring up drama because they were either bored or they need to work on themselves. I don't fucking know. I don't even care anymore why they were doing it. And I would have talks with these people and be like, hey, like, try not to just, like, don't bait people for the sake of baiting people. Like, you don't have to like somebody, right? But you also, if you don't like somebody, just don't fucking talk to them. You don't have to go out of your way to, like, pull them into your fucking field and then, like, oh, see what I mean? They're so, It's like, what are you doing? And then it was dealing with that, and then it was constantly dealing with, like, fucking people who would just show up and, like, use either me or the server as this like weird like kind of, you know, pocket therapy session. It's like, dude, I'm not a fucking therapist. I'm not your dad. I'm not your fucking friend. Like, stop. Just stop. Be fucking normal, please. And then when they proved that they couldn't even do that, and then it started to bleed into other things, like people would try to, you know, schedule times to like play games together, but then because it was clicky, someone didn't want to show up, or they did show up, but then they would like, the vibe wasn't right because whatever, right? And then they would just like leave after an hour. It's like, dude, if I'm trying to run a raid group, or if I'm trying to do anything in a game, I want to do the fucking thing, right? I want to clear the content. So somebody's showing up and they're like, all right, well, you know, that was fun, I gotta go. I'm like, it's been half an hour. Like, what are you talking about? We haven't done anything. So yeah, I just had to reset, man. Just a hard fucking reset and restructuring all those boundaries. So there's never gonna be another Discord server, like ever. Like fuck that, dude. You can fucking show up and chat, and we can hang out, and maybe sometimes we'll play a game together. Maybe, that's a big fucking maybe, right? But like other than that, like just relax and let's just chat and have a good time. Yeah, it was ridiculous, dude. It was absolutely, and I knew it, like I knew that it could have, it was a possibility that it was gonna happen. But to see that shit happen in real time, I was like, dude, this is fucking unreal and pathetic. And I'm the one footing the bill. It was ridiculous.
Calibrating acquisition. Unit compatibility confirmed.
But yeah, I mean, I gained more than I lost, so it's all good. It all worked out in the end, brother. All good enough for you.
Recommend recalculation.
Totally unrelated note. Have you? Yeah. Yeah, no, same, dude. Thanks. Me too, man. Me too. It's good to be back. It's good to be chatting to you again. You were always one of the tight ones. Like, it was... And that's what sucks, you know? That's the thing that pissed me off the most, is like... And I mean, I'm not saying... I'm not blameless, you know? I'm not flawless. I was naive as fuck, and I thought, like, hey, you know, if I just fucking state the boundaries clear enough, people are gonna be mature enough to be able to understand and comprehend and meet me halfway. No. No, they fucking can't. So I have to treat you like fucking children and keep you separated. Because if I don't, you poison the well for fucking everybody. And that's exactly what happened. Fucking over and over and over again. People like... And so the thing that kind of like, I think maybe irritated me the most was that there were some really cool people, and I see one in chat right now, Anime, so... There were some cool people that I met that I actually liked playing games with, that I had to take a break from because they were surrounded by, you know, it was the other fucking goobers shitting all over everything else. Hey, Anime, you just joined in a little late. What's up, man? A little late for the combo, but I'll explain everything. But anyway, that's the... Yeah, I mean, and that's my fault, right? It's like that old bit. Was it Superbad? Where he's like, oh yeah, you know, like, it's my bad for, like, thinking, you know, that was, like, a normal thing. Fuck me, right? It's exactly how I felt. Like, wow. I feel like the average age of those individuals is around fucking 30. And so I was like, okay, you know, like, it's not high school. People are gonna be fine, you know? People are gonna be chill. Guess not. Fucking get out of here, dude. Anime, how you been, bro? But whatever, man. Water under the bridge.
Propelling.
We just know what not to do now, right? And that's as important as knowing what to do, so. Like, the moment somebody mentions the word community, I just like fucking vomit in my mouth. Just dry heave like D Reynolds from It's Always Sunny, which has stage fright. It was definitely one of those... Anime, what you been up to, dude? What's new? To put a pin in it, and I won't keep talking about it. It was definitely one of those situations where I was like, man, this whole thing could have been avoided by being an asshole when I was just being nice.
Depending
And
on
that's on me. Oh yeah, tell me. What is new in the world of the Hunter anime? Shit, now I want to play Bloodborne. Anime, can you watch my stream on TikTok? Like, without a problem? Dude, I need to get back on Diablo. Season 11 is so fucking good. Weird, okay, because TikTok has been fucking off for me the last day. Like, when I go to my profile, it doesn't even say live access anymore, but, like, you're here, so, just weird. Just weird. That's a big maybe, Death. I feel like moving forward, man, I think the healthiest thing for me to do is I play solo, and then there's, like, maybe some auxiliary stuff that happens on the side with people. I don't think I'm there yet. I don't think I'll ever, like, join somebody else's guild again, if I'm being honest. Because I've been down that road so many times, man, where, like, everyone's like, oh, they're super chill, and they could be. And then it just, like, over time, it just turns into this fucking weird thing. So, I'm not saying, like, no forever, but I think I'm just being cautious, man. Like, I'd rather just shred and have a good time, and if, you know, someone's fun, you just gotta let it be what it is, and then you move on with your life, instead of, like, it's the enmeshment that I'm, like, really trying to be mindful of. Because it's happened so many fucking times in the past that I'm, at this point, I'm like, it's just, you know, like, at what point, is it a me problem? I don't know. Oh, no, I figured. I know there's no obligation. Thank you. Yeah, no, Anime, I'm doing great, dude. I'm doing great. I'll give you the full lowdown at some point, but the details aren't really that important, but I'm doing fine. Thank you. Thank you both. And yeah, I appreciate it. Dude, have you tried out the new Devourer spec? For, bye, brother. See you soon. Have you tried the new, DH? No? Yeah. I like it a lot, but I want to see what it's gonna play like at 80. Oh, dude, nice. Did you binge Legion as much as I did? That fucked me up, man. Legion Remix got me good. I did not expect to spend as much time, but Jesus Christ, I can't drive. Oh, it was so much fucking fun, dude. Like, who knew that a Diablo format in... Oh, nope, fuck, don't go there. I need rank 2, I need rank 2, path to the sky. It was great. Well, the nice thing is you've got Shadowlands to look forward to, dude. They will. I guarantee you that they're gonna do Shadowlands remix. They seem what they do is they skip an expansion. So we had, you know, Mop, and then they skipped WoD, and then they are gonna do Shadowlands. No, sorry, they did Legion, and they're gonna skip BFA, and then they're gonna do Shadowlands. And I think the reason they do that is because of the classic branches. So you don't get, like, classic Pandaria and Pandaria remix back to back. I could be wrong, I don't know. But it's so fun, yeah. It's a great show.
Growing stun.
And I'm wondering, like, you know, I wonder if it's easier for the team. I love how I just fucking stunned myself. That was great. I wonder if it's easier for the team to sort of, like, if they have split teams working on the sort of like two versions of the same mech pack at the same time. Maybe it, like, helps internally somehow. I don't know. But oh, Aaron Shore, yeah, I've heard of it. I think I actually bought a copy to support the dev. I don't know. I don't think I've played it yet though. It's the solo MMO, right? Yeah. Yeah, dude. I have to check it out. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I've been seeing a lot of games pop up. Like, I know Fellowship is one of them. I've been seeing a lot of games pop up where they are sort of taking, like, the Mythic Plus gameplay loop, or like the Raider, like the MMO Raider gameplay loop, and just distilling it into, like, here's a single player game where you don't have to invest like, you know, 80 hours a week just to raid, or here's a, I don't know, you know, like here's the same gameplay loop but in a much more accessible format. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Which I would say though too, like, I don't know, I feel like that is sort of, and I know I'm probably not the best guy to be commenting on this because I can, you know, like I can drop 12 hours into a game in a day if I want to. So I understand that it's not, it's a skewed like pool, but I do think that raiding now, especially in a lot of modern MMOs, is nowhere near as time like intensive as it used to be. Especially in like WoW, like retail, when you've got basically 4 difficulties, you know, just to get your foot in the door. LFR is like, they basically hand it to you. And I would say probably the same goes for normal as well. Like normal is just sort of a freebie. And if you're even playing like moderately per week, you're probably going to be fine when it's, you know, when heroic is on the board. Yeah, it's really not that big of a deal, honestly. Holy shit, dude! Johnny Cage just showing chat. It's crazy. Yeah. Well, and a lot of that too was like, you know, that a lot of that was we just didn't know, right? Like people didn't. There weren't optimal routes. There weren't, you know, and also, I mean, Nax was designed to be that fucking last thing that was gonna hold people over for a while, right? Until the expansion came out. But obviously they overtuned it and they were learning as well and all that. But I mean, I love Nax. Nax is like probably one of my favorites. Which is why now when you play Classic or shit, like, you get those hilarious, like, you know, you're not even getting, you get those raid groups where, like, you're not even getting in unless you have every consumable ever fucking made because they want to clear Dax in 2 hours. It's like, dude, just break it up. Like, it's okay. You can come back tomorrow. It's alright. Oh, sorry. I misread your message, bro. Wrath Nax. Yeah, well, similar story. Yeah, similar story. I thought you meant Classic Nax, and the Classic Nax was fucking... This is fucking insane.
These dipshits are walking right into it.
Hey, Death, if you've got a sec, man, can you check just one thing for me, if you don't mind? Can you see if you can access my stream on TikTok? If not, no problem. I just want to see if, it's being goofy. I think it's still being goofy just because they had that outage yesterday.
Sufficient force applied.
Hey, there you are. Damn. Crazy. Okay. I guess I don't have anything to worry about. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, I'm just gonna chalk that up to TikTok's just being wonky. No worries. Dude, I gotta admit, like, I really want them to release a standalone zombies game and just put all the content that they've ever... I know, I saw, yeah, they split it. So it's not so it's not TikTok as a whole, right? Oh, oh, great, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, they gotta migrate everything and all that shit. Yeah, I knew something was up when I started a stream yesterday, and within 20 seconds it said my live visibility has been limited because of inauthenticity. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? Yeah, I literally I booted it up and I like said like, yo, what's up? And then it's like, you're inauthentic. I'm like, okay, thank you. This is fucking weird, man. Could you imagine? Like, hey guys, what's up? Stop being fake. Okay. Dude, can I tell you something that's super fucking nerdy, but like, this is gonna say, you're gonna be, okay, I'm gonna, before I say it, I'm gonna be, you're gonna be like, yeah, no shit, idiot, which I totally accept, and I understand, and I agree. However, listen, I was using fucking my Dropbox account for version control for the, like, little game that I've been working on. And it got, understandably, right, it got fucking, very unwieldy and just horrible. And, I finally told myself, like, you know what, dude, it's time to learn how to use GitHub. Like, it's time to fucking learn how to do proper, like, version control and learn how to use it. And within a day, I had everything set up, and I didn't understand fundamentally that, like, I assumed GitHub was just like, hey, here's your current version. Dude, I know, right? Here's your current version, and here's, like, your, you know, like, maybe 1 or 2 saves. And I was like, okay, that's still better than what I had, right? Because what I had was basically, here's one version, and then your most recent overwrite, which is, like, essentially you just set a backup, right? And then I, like, did a little bit of digging, and I was like, wait a minute. GitHub stores every single, like, everything? Like, how the fuck can they do that? And then what I realized that they stored, yo, J-Dub, I am, what's up, dude, welcome back. When I realized that they only saved the difference between the files, I just had a nerdgasm. When I realized I could time jump between literally every fucking commit that I make. Yeah, being self-taught's fun, man. It's like discovering hot water after you've already had steam energy. Yeah, dude, GitHub's fucking amazing. I wanna kill, kiss. I wanna kiss fucking, Linus. Yeah, GitHub's amazing. Yeah, I nuked it, dude. I nuked my Discord, J-Dub. People were getting fucking weird. Boundaries were constantly being fucking crossed and abused, and I just had enough of it. And I nuked it and took like a 5 fucking month break with no mic while still streaming, so yeah, it's gone. It is gone. So yeah, new fucking priorities. We're just hanging out in chat. I'm not making another server. That shit got real weird real quick. And it just ended up being way more effort than it was worth. Yeah, no, I mean, it's, yeah, no, I couldn't, dude. I couldn't do it. I had to, like, I legitimately had to take months to just settle into, like, a new baseline of peace, man. My nerves got fucking fried. I was like, nah, just not doing that anymore. Yeah, absolutely. No, that's exactly the plan. That's exactly the plan. So thanks for sticking around, man. Which, you know what? That was kind of the silver lining of the whole situation, was I knew that whoever was going to be there on the other side are going to be the, you know, people I actually want to, like, be there for, instead of... We started to attract a lot of pickings. We started to attract a lot of, like... Just, I think a lot of self-serving individuals, which is like, I understand, you know, like, you gotta look out for yourself first, that's fine, but like, the vibe started to shift to just like, what can you do for me all the time? And I'm like, yeah, I'm not fucking with this, man. It's very strange to see yourself slowly turned into a product. I'll tell you that. Fuck that shit.
Initiating frenzy car. C4 triggered.
How you been though, man? What's new? If I shoot his shoulders, does that drop his shield faster? Or is that just, you just gotta like fucking power through it?
Warning. This team does not mix.
Find out.
When I defeat you, I will dance upon your corpse.
Dude, I need to get back on that and grind it. Dude, isn't it so amazing how quickly, and I knew this was gonna happen, because this happens every time, like, by fucking, like, clockwork. When that game first came out, everybody was over the moon with it. Like, they were like, this is like, take a note, COD. You know, take a note out of fucking BF6's book. Yeah, it's how you fucking do it, bro. And then within, like, 2 months, everybody's shitting on the game constantly. I'm like, you guys are fucking miserable. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, that game is so much fun, man. I had an issue where the game kept crashing on me, so I wasn't able to play it for a while, and then I realized I just had to reinstall the EA launcher. For whatever reason, it just got a little wonky, and now it's just running completely fine. But that game is, it feels so good. Like the gunplay and the pace, and I don't know, I love it. I mean, I'm a big Battlefield fan. I get it, like it definitely feels different than the other ones, but I love how it feels. Like one thing I never really cared for in the older ones were like, I didn't really care much for the smaller to mid-tier maps, you know, in the older Battlefields. In this one, I fucking love them. I really do love the CQB and like the mid-range combat. Sounds good, Dad. Sounds good. Get her that CPC. Yeah, it's just not. I don't know. I don't know if like people. I guess you could say it's a bit more like COD or something, but yeah, it just feels good. But I mean, obviously I'm a COD fan, so it's not like I fucking. That's a deal breaker for me. Apogea. Hold on, let me look that up. I think that sounds familiar. Let me check it out. Apogea MMO. You know I'm a sucker for old school MMOs, dude. Oh, do I already have this on my wish list? I don't, but I do now. Dude, this looks so cute. What the fuck? A request to join the playtest. Cool. Access granted. Well, I'm in. Alright. I'll install that soon, dude. Actually, hold on while we're at it. Where's my stem? It's like Tibia? Fuck yeah. Tibia's fun, dude. I wanted to... That's on the list of, like, things to play and stream. I love MMOs in general, and old school MMOs are so fucking fun to me. If I take this, is it gonna leave the truck here? Can I take this? Oh, okay. Jump, Jan's Tower. Yeah, I guess it will. Oh, dude, you know a game I picked up? I haven't tried it yet, though. Is Pioneer, or Pioneer. It's that, like, I am gonna try High Guard, yeah. I'm gonna try it. I mean, why not? Oh shit, wait, isn't that out today? Let me install that. It's free to play, right? So why not? Wait, where's my Steam? My Steam! Jesus Christ, dude. Steam, thank you. Yeah, I also need to try out No Rest for the Wicked, but that's enough games. In like an hour? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody was like just shitting on that. I don't know. Anytime somebody shits on a game that much, I'm gonna try it. Just to see, you know? But I mean, that's the internet. You could say that about anything, really, so. Dude, totally unrelated. Yes! Yes! Thank you for reminding me, man. The fact that they did Reforged and that they did controller support, fucking incredible, dude. So good. Yeah, I want to play that game again. I'm in a much better position now to like fully BGen those MMOs for like hours of stream content, so I'll be back. But shout out to Blizzard for housing and the way they implemented it. It's fucking fantastic. I don't know if you guys have played it at all. It is awesome. Like, you know, only took like 15 years too late, but hey, late's better than never. But it's pretty nuts, like what they've done. Yeah, it's really fucking cool. I didn't realize they're adding fucking with the launch of Midnight, we're getting a different house exteriors, so you can do what is it, like Elven exteriors, like Night Elves, I think, to the Alliance, and you can do like, I think, Blood Elf. Dude, I got fucking slot 21 or lot 21 on Alliance, and I need to get the one with the 3 waterfalls on Horde. I still haven't made my Horde base yet, but soon. Yeah, the way, I mean, honestly, I get it. I understand where you're coming from, J-Dub. I do think in the long run, though, it's going to be healthier for the game, because, I don't know, I was one of those dudes who, like, all my friends try to get me to use weak auras and shit, and something about it just rubbed me the wrong way. Like, even DBM, I don't really like using DBM. I don't like it when, like, if the game is designed in such a way where I have to have an external tool that tells me what to do and when to do it, that just means that the encounter's not designed very well from the perspective of devs, right? Like, readability isn't great, or things are happening in such a way where, like, the player can't parse the information that's you know, occurring fast enough. So I've never liked it. They were just sort of like a necessary evil. But there is a lot of stuff where, like, you know, weak auras in terms of accessibility is huge, right? With like out of combat stuff, or even in combat stuff that could be maybe for people that are like have a visual impairment, or it could be anything. It could be sensory, it could be processing related, it could be whatever it is. But I feel like the way that Blizzard kind of went about it is just like, I don't know. It was going to be a shit show one way or the other, honestly. I'm just really thankful that I fucking weaned myself off of that shit for a while. It's like all the add-ons that I use are basically like still fine. Yeah, I agree. I think visual customization should be the primary thing, like UI and stuff. I think whenever something, I mean, and like even in terms of accessibility, like the one-button rotation is huge, right? Yeah, 14, yeah, which is kind of like, they've sort of been doing that, right? With 14, where like a lot of the stuff gets kind of baked into the UI, or gets baked into the visual indicators that the bosses, you know, perform. Which, you know, the fair way to do it, I think, is the way that 14 does it. Is when you're doing like normal and like a normal raid or trial or whatever, everything is sort of telegraphed with like with animations, right? Where to stand, where to move, where to split, where to stack. When you're doing Savage and Extreme and Ultimate, none of that's there. So you actually have to read the boss's movements you have to memorize what they're gonna do, when they're gonna do it, what the tell is. I think that's fair. I think that's a great way to do it. Like, yeah, here's how you learn it, and then when you actually want to go and push it to the next level, you know, we're gonna take off the training wheels. Where the fuck is the ammo here, dude? Oh, it's up here. I am really stoked for Midnight though. Did you see the change that they're making to M+? From like, which is a really good change. It's, I think from like tiers 1 to 3 or 1 to 5, the party there'll be like a buff called like, I think it's like Nodormis or Noradormi, whatever her name is. One of the bronze dragons. It's like her blessing or sands or whatever. And what it does is essentially it highlights specific mobs with a bronze dragonflight like effect. And what it's doing is it's essentially highlighting. Yeah, I did the beta. I played in the beta. I fucking loved it. It's a high time, dude. High time. But it essentially highlights a route for the tank. So it's showing brand new tanks how to like route through the dungeon to lower the barrier to access for M+. And then obviously once it's not like the most optimal route, but it's enough to get you started, to get you feeling comfortable. And then when you start to go to higher and higher, you know, tiers, that gets taken off again, training wheels, and then you get to figure it out for yourself. I don't think I ever tried this ammo mod. Yeah, I'm a fan of that, dude. I think every MMO should have an LFR. I think queue-based matchmaking is something that every fucking modern game needs. But, again, big but, you always leave the, you know, manual group forming open for higher tier content, where you do need to be specific or you care about comp or whatever, right? But even there, my argument's always been like, the players who don't want to use the queue system won't, and the players that want to will. And then you get the trade-off, right? You either say, just give me anybody so I can do the content, and I don't care who it is, or I want to do how I want to do it, and I'm willing to take the extra time to put it together. I wonder how much of that, too, is like, it's something that older MMOs are now doing because, you know, they're not the only 3 on the market anymore. Like, there's much more competition for attention, not just with games, but with, you know, TikTok and Netflix and just content and consumption. So, like, people want convenience. And the moment you don't have that, like, it's very easy for them to go, yeah, I don't care. Hey, sorry, am I talking too loud, by the way? I just had fucking coffee, so I'm like wired. Oh, excuse me. I'm wired and I just woke up. Quickly toss 2 stun grenades. Great. Where do I get them? Down here?
Waypoint set.
Where is there a... There's not a single workbench here. Sick. Wait, are they adding... sorry. The beta was for, the beta was for the dungeons, or the fractals. Are they adding... They're actually adding LFR for raids? Oh, take your time, bro.
Radio successful. acceptable levels. Bulk neutralization achieved.
Really interesting. I need to get on and play Visions of Eternity, man. I have not done anything in that campaign. Like I said, dude, Legion Remix just fucked me up. And then the Diablo season, man. Oh my god, they nailed it. I mean, also the Paladin. Oh my god, it feels so good. That's been eating me up. There are not enough hours in a day, brother. Oh, that was my firework perk. Okay.
I'm in. I'll enjoy your company almost as much as Jesse looks cagey.
Yeah, did you say you were shredding a lot of Helldivers? Or no, I think that might have been JW. Did you say you were playing a lot of Helldivers, or was that somebody else? Sorry, let me turn it down again. Yeah, the game is really loud, dude. Alright, is that better? Oh, okay, no, that was somebody else. Well, how do you feel about Soulframe still? Still having a good time with it? Oh, that's right, it was mostly our creators. No, yeah. Might be. Yeah, I was like really tempted to like buy their supporter pack, and I was like, wait a minute, I haven't even fucking played this game, dude. You guys will be fine. I'll try it when it's live. I need to stop fucking the early access shit. I need to stop doing that. I got so much in the backlog, there's so much to do already, like the fucking never-ending treadmill. Yeah, and I don't. Here's the thing. It's not because I think the game is bad or anything. It's just like, am I realistically gonna play it within the next month or so?
Systems online.
That's the thing for me. You know, it's like I'm probably just gonna wait for launch, and then we'll see. Because as much as I love Warframe, like I barely touched that game. It's on Capital the
outcome
List
achieved.
TM. There have been so many times, man, where like I've just bought something and just never played it. Like, oh, I want to support the dev. Then I give them money and then I don't touch it. Like, what am I fucking doing? It's fucking acting like I'm gonna keep the lights on myself. Like, come on. Oh, I know. I've seen the gameplay. Yeah, I watched enough to see how different it is. I think it's just a matter of only so many hours in a day right now. I'll cross that bridge when it's time for sure. When it's dead. Oh, that's close. It's not bad, dude. There is the cook. Give me the cook. I want to cook. Is that Klaus? What the fuck? Oh, he's just zipping and zapping. Where are you going, bro? What are you doing? He's wilding. Oh man, you know what game we gotta play? Is the Outlast Trials. That game is full up. I'm putting the carcass in the car? The fuck? Eat me. Insane. What the fuck? Beam attack? Okay. Happy's fucking huge, man.
Recommend recalculation. Foreign presence detected. Possible combat density significantly reduced. Central processor permanently offline.
Just take your time, bro.
I suppose there is some very valid reason as to why you cannot do it yourself.
Organic integrity fatally compromised.
Yeah? Oh, still going, okay.
Expected outcome achieved.
Did it! Scar. Oh, god damn it. I need the barrel. Yikes. Bitcraft. Why does that sound so familiar? Oh, that's this game. Hold on. Bitcraft. Yeah. How is it? I just picked up Hytale and Vintage Story. Yeah, I figured. I mean, it looks like it'd be a very kind of grindy game. Yeah, still early access. Yeah. That's just RuneScape with extra steps. That's fair. Def, do you play Classic at all? I forgot. Like, any of the Classic branches of WoW? Funny you mentioned RuneScape. I got back on OSRS a little bit. I was just like, man, I love how this sucks. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, that's a little extreme. So that was one. Refine energy, fill the aether pump. But wait, what? Refine energy decay. Oh, so I have a minute and a half.
Organic resistance insufficient.
Hey, so fun idea. I really want to go back to Sod. I want to level the Pally and some other classes. Let me know if you want to link up sometime and do that. That'd be super fun. Hell yeah, dude. There goes my whole, yeah, I'm gonna maybe not play with people for a while phase. Look at he's doing, yeah. Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, they were fucking amazing, dude.
Expected outcome
And like,
achieved.
there's still enough people playing to be able to like, you know, do content like they do weekly clears with maps and shit. But I would love to take a character from 1 to 60. It's so fun. It's so fast too. You could like do it in like a week, if that. Maybe I'll recreate the Spectral Citrus Lounge death and only have like a cap of 10 people in it at any one time. That'd be fucking hilarious. Spectral Citrus Lounge Round 2 Electric Boogaloo. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, the secret Spectral Citrus Lounge. I'll do that. The super spoopy secret Spectral Lounge. When someone asks, you just hit him with the, sorry, you can't sit with us. fucking thing handles like a warthog when you nuke it. Oh my god, dude, you know what game I'm fucking pumped for? Marathon. I'm gonna replay the original 3 sometime in February on stream. I loved those games growing up. The vibe is so cool, and I mean I like extraction shooters, so. And the art style, fuck me, man. Oh, so good. I love it. Deliver the Aether Barrel to the Vault of Flesh. Yeah, that doesn't sound like it's gonna go wrong. Oh, I mean, it's Bungie, so I'm sure it's gonna be, you know, highly polarizing with some missteps. And, whoa! And, it's, you know, over time gonna carve out its own niche, and that's probably, you know, what's gonna be. Yeah, I mean, the game, like, from what I saw in the alpha to what they're, like, Jesus Christ, to what was, coming out over the last couple of, like, iterations, like, even, I mean, the fact that they were shooting for a September launch was, like, what the fuck? That was way too early. But I'm sure it'll be like any other game, right? It's gonna be wildly different, like, a year from... Oh, I have the barrel, okay. It's gonna be wildly different, like, a year from now. Especially since it's live service. But, I mean, like, dude, if I stuck with fucking Destiny 2 from launch till now, like, yeah, I'm absolutely gonna be staying with it.
Outcome achieved.
I'm actually really stoked to see what the future of Arc Raiders looks like, honestly. Yeah, $40 is a smart price tag, honestly. Very smart for them, especially for extraction shooters. I'm just really curious to see how they're going to deliver the story, because the Marathon narrative is kind of fucking... It's like the daily, you know, Benadryl with the SpongeBob under the, wait, what? What am I doing? Rotate? It's that meme of, like, SpongeBob in, like, the back rooms. Like, yeah, Arc, I mean, Embark in general, dude. They've got a lot of goodwill right now. They're doing a lot of shit right, honestly. So I'm very curious to see if they're gonna just stick with the finals and Arc, or if they're going to, like, I want to see where they go, you know? They've done a lot right. Rotate. Input the symbols, scroll. Oh, on the rooftops. That's why I couldn't fucking see it. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Dude, like, I mean, I used to get shit from old friends when I would play Tarkov and just, like, do, like, PvE loot runs, because it was fun. Because they were, like, wannabe MLG sweats, and they always wanted to fucking get into firefights and lose other shit constantly. But, like, that's one thing I love about the extraction shooters. It's like, you could be as bloodthirsty as you want, or you can be as peaceful as you want. And it's so fun, like, having both options. When you get into, like, a full-on fucking firefight in Arc with, like, you know, in trios, and it's just insanity, and then you've got, like, a matriarch there as well, or some crazy shit's happening. And, or, you know, the complete opposite of where you're just being, like, a peaceful little, you know, dandelion picker. It's great. How am I supposed to see these fucking symbols? Input the symbols scrawled on the rooftops. Okay, well... How? Yeah, the aggression-based matchmaking is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Also, the maps are just super well done. Like, dude, Stella Montis? Fuck me, that map is fantastic. I'm very curious to see if we get more, like, structural, like the whole map is just one structure. But even, like, Spaceport and Buried City. I mean, I think Blue Gate's my favorite just for aesthetics, but Stella Montis is fucking... I love it. I love Buried City, I really do, yeah. I need to go play more Dam. I haven't played much of Dam, but, like, Buried City is very, very cool, I agree. Yeah, Blue Gate is just it's so pretty, especially when like when the weather effects change. When you're like in the middle of a rainstorm and there's lightning everywhere, and then you see the Emperor like off in the distance, and like, man, this vibe is fucking sick. How do I see these symbols, bro? Do you guys see any symbols? I can't even get up there. Input the symbols scrawled on the rooftops. Great. Give me a ladder. They're like all literally placed at an angle that I can't see shit. Like, how far out do you have to go? Oh, that's kind of out. I don't even know what the fuck that even is. Circle? Red circle, I guess? To try? Unless they're color coded. Dude, now you guys are gonna have me playing Arc Raiders tonight. Also, the way that the Arc move and react and just so cool, man. Very, like, when they said that, like, the primary AI are just gonna be robots, I remember a lot of people being like, oh, that's kind of lame. Like, no, they're equal parts just, like, super fun to fight and fucking terrifying. Like, when you see a Shredder, it's like, oh, goddamn, dude. Really cool stuff. Also, dude, the soundtrack. My god. Rotate. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, so they're all circles. That's fantastic. Thanks. That's fucking fantastic. I feel like that's one of them. Is there a ladder? Like, I literally... Maybe? I will jump on Aaron Shore. I mean, I want to play the game. I bought it, and I need to. How the fuck? Literally. How do we get uphill? I can't even jump on this fucking roof, Bob. We're just gonna farm zombies for bottle caps now because I know what I'm doing, dude. Can I see it from here? No. How would you not let me get up on anything, dude? Oh, hold on. Okay. Plus circle. Plus circle thingy. So there are angles. Okay. Plus circle thing.
Any takers? Order the combo platter.
That, I literally don't know how to get to that one, honestly. Like, this one I feel like I might be able to see if I get up here. Yup, okay. That's one, so I need the last one. Alright. We're learning! They're literally how? Oh my god, Death. You know what I started playing that I actually kind of really like? Have you heard of Entropia Universe? It's basically Second Life but with guns. That's kind of got me fucked up. And they're porting the game over to Unreal Engine 5, which is going to be very interesting to see. Entropia, yeah, the one with the real cash economy. It's fucking weird, man. It's weird being able to get a drop and being like, holy shit, that's actually just worth like 50 bucks. Yeah, so it's a free-to-play MMO. It's 20 years old. It's a real cash economy where the in-game currency is at a fixed exchange rate with the US dollar. And I kind of love it. I love the way that you skill up. I love the way that you can, like, it's a sandbox MMO. There's multiple planets. You can get ships to go to. You can buy land and shit. I mean, it's crazy. There's a lot in there that's really, really cool. But it definitely appeals to a very specific kind of player. It's not traditional in a lot of senses, which is kind of what really, really appealed to me, is that yeah, man, give it a shot. If you're interested, I'll stream it for you after this. I mean, I think for a lot of people, it would come off as, you know, boring. I mean, it's a niche game for sure, but I really like it because I put in maybe like, you know, so it's free to play, but they sell like starter packs. So I maybe put in like a total of like $100 maybe, 110 tops, just because I wanted to, like, you know, you can play free to play, but like it'll just take you so fucking long to sort of, you know, get the bankroll going. Because the way you have to treat it is you basically treat it like it's sort of like a balance sheet dressed up as an MMO. So, like, you know, you have to be very mindful, unless you want to keep depositing money, like, you have to be mindful of costs, and you have to be mindful of decay, and you have to make sure that you're not, you know, over leveling, because, you know, like one example is, you know, every weapon takes ammo to fire. Every bit of ammo has a cost, just like it would in any, you know, game. But because that cost, because the value goes both ways, right? You're not just buying into the game, you can also cash out. And because it's a fixed exchange rate, if you're, you know, wasting really valuable rounds on things that don't pay out, you're eventually gonna spiral to zero, right? Just like as if you were trying to, like, hunt something that's well above your range. So it's like, you know, sort of this like self-reinforcing loop of like you need to be mindful of where you are in terms of your character progression and what's the most like bang for your buck in terms of what you're getting back. Yeah, you can cash out. That's what's crazy. That's what drew me to it. It's like Second Life. So the in-game currency is called PED, which is Project Entropia dollars, and then it's Project Entropia cents. So PEC for the cents, PED, right, for the game, or for the dollars. And so it's a fixed exchange rate. Which here's why I was like, damn, this is kind of crazy. This game is 20 years old, so it's stable, right? It's not a new thing. It came out, I want to say 2004. And what's interesting is the company behind it, it's not a cryptocurrency, right? Like, it's well before crypto. So the value of the in-game currency is fixed. 10 PED is always $1, no matter what. It's been that way for years. It's going to stay that way for years, which is fantastic in terms of stability, right? So, like, that's why, like, they have to function essentially like a bank, right? They have to, oh shit. The one thing is, when you withdraw money, it can take up to 90 days for them to process it, but that's standard anti-fraud shit. So it's not like, you know, you sell something on PayPal and you get it instantly in your bank, like, but the money does come back, which is crazy. Like, there's people who have bought land in the game and they tax players to use or hunt their land, and then that money just goes into their, you know, account, and then every couple of months, if they want to, they can withdraw it, or they could keep playing with it and, you know, keep it in the game. Which is just kind of crazy. Like, it's really cool to see. And it's massive. Like, we're talking multiple planets, space, so, like, crafting, you know, building, crafting, selling, hunting, I mean, You fucking name it, dude. And yeah, they announced that they're modernizing the game by porting it over into. They're doing like UI changes right now, but they're modernizing it by porting of like segments of it over to Unreal Engine 5. The only thing that I've seen that most people don't like about the game is that the developers' development is slow because they're very methodical. Just because, you know, you can make a change in WoW that might affect somebody's gold, but that gold is still just gold in a game, right? When you do it inside of this game, it's actual money, so they're like very, very careful about how they go about it and how they implement it, and they tend to iterate quite a lot before they release. Also, dude, the music, so soothing, so relaxing. I don't know how to get to this thing, man. I literally don't know. Wait, maybe if I go up here. I don't know how to get to this last symbol. And what's interesting, actually, if you're still here, so I'm just not talking to the void, let me know. I can shut up about it and let you figure it out for yourself. I don't want to, like, fucking keep going. The reason why I think a lot of people would get put off by the combat in the game is that it has to be, oh, no sweat. It has to be deterministic, right? Because the skill doesn't come from how quickly can you land your shots or can you hit a crit or all that. It comes from knowledge, right? It comes from optimizing your character. It comes from skilling up. It comes from the skill up system is basically the more you do X thing, the more proficient your character gets at X thing, right? And so, you know, there's no like, oh man, I did my rotation really, really well because, you know, I'm a better player. That means I make more in the game. That means, you know, I'm higher up. It's that it rewards patience and it rewards understanding. It rewards knowledge. And the loot system is interesting because they've never publicly like released how the algorithm actually works. Bro, I don't know how the fuck to get to the symbol, I'll be honest. Unless, do I climb up over there? They've never publicly like said how the loot system works, but they, like, the players know, like, it comes and goes in waves. So, like, ideally, if you're out there hunting, right? Excuse me. If you're out hunting and you're just not getting any drops, ideally, if you want to skill up, you're still out there hunting. But if you're just focused on return on value, if you see that loot is cold and you're like, man, I'm only getting shrapnel from these mobs, and even the shrapnel is not that great. Shrapnel you convert to ammo. You convert back to ammo. It's basically the game just saying, here you go, keep shooting shit. If you're only getting shrapnel and it's not even spiking in shrapnel, then you can probably safely assume that loot is cold for that moment. So you take a break, go do some other shit, come back, and then when you see the drops are becoming more consistent, or even better, like, you know, instead of like an animal dropping one hide, it drops like 5 or 10 or 16 or whatever, then you know you're kind of like, okay, loot's hot. I'm gonna stick around for a little bit and keep going. You can also get Hall of Fame kills. So like sometimes somebody will make something, or sorry, not just kills, even crafting. It's a chance. You have like a random chance to, like, let's say you kill an average looking, you know, alien dino thingy, and instead of dropping one hide, it drops like 360 hides. So it's an interesting take on it. It's a bit of, you know, it's got that like casino-like element to the chances of like in terms of like the random distribution. But it boils down to the whole game is basically just variance training, right? It's just accounting for variance in any system, trying to and markup. That's how you make money. You hunt shit or you craft shit where you can sell on you know, the auction house for markup, pocket the difference, and then profit. Standard shit, right? It's everything you've ever done in an MMO economy before you're doing here. You're just cashing out, which is kind of crazy. Or you can cash out, you don't have to. Yeah, I'll stream it a little bit later if you want to see it. Because I honestly do not understand how the fuck I'm supposed to see this symbol, man. I guess the last one I can just guess if I know these ones. Fuck it.
Goal neutralization achieved.
Oh, but from the pure game aspect, there is something that I like. They do that thing where... Hold on. Nope. So that one's right, that one's right, that one's not. Okay. They do that thing where the more you use a weapon, your weapon gets tier levels and skills up too. And like unlocks, you know, customization and things like that. The same goes for armor. There's a, like a... Ah, son of a bitch. What's up? Oh, don't tell me the symbols fucking change. Hold on. The symbols changed, I'm not fucking doing this. Oh, if I jump pad. If I jump pad, that's how. They want me to jump pad over. Nope, symbol's the same. But yeah, they've got like, hold on, let me see what this is. Ah, there you are, bitch. There you are, bitch. The key, alright. That's how you do it. We learned something new. But yeah, there's like 2 tiers of gear, consumable, like limited and unlimited. Limited gear, once it, you know, goes all the way down, it's done. The unlimited is the stuff you can actually invest in. So it's obviously pricier, but when its use goes all the way down, you can just repair it. Nope, I already had it. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Recall the necrofluid to the creature. This is fucking dumb, dude. Reloading, not what I recall? Oh, okay.
Requesting lifted qualified mechanic.
Okay, didn't I just do this? Oh, it's because I went down.
rev these engines high. Hear that? That's the sound of me dominating.
Incrementing performance rating.
Dude, the boost is slippery. Lead through Wisp to the Mirror of the Forgotten. Okay.
Combat density significantly reduced.
Another day, another passenger doomed to die in a sweet life. Enjoy your ride.
Oh, Death. One thing I forgot to mention, it's really nice too. It's also just it's a single shard universe. So only one server for everybody, which is very nice. Oh yeah, you can open up your own storefronts too. That's something I forgot to mention. You can rent out buildings and spaces. You can even buy buildings, I think. You can have your own little storefront that you can sell to people.
Organic integrity fatally compromised.
doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
Consumer alert. Product warranty invalidated.
Fuse the mirror with the necro.
Outcome achieved.
Stand by. I gotta work this out.
Wait, what? I don't need to see that animation. Sorry,
Coordinated kill event complete.
how could I not notice? This is like a giant. Ugh. It's fucking huge.
Fucking up on exit 150. Best cheeseburgers this side of Hades.
Sounds good. Okay. Oh, dude, I forgot to tell you, it's on Steam. That Entropia is on Steam. You don't have to download it to their site. That's great.
That one was all in, you know.
Recommend recalculation.
Here's the ingredients needed for the second site serum.
Check your seatbelts for safety car.
the spores onto the carcass of cultivation. That's nasty. Oh my god, I didn't fucking pop the double XP. Oh, that's alright. I'm gonna get ready to take a break and drink up the meat.
Get ready for your close-ups. This cannon is starting to speed when you're in recharge cycles. Here I'm coming.
Hell yeah, dude. Nice. How dare she? How dare she? You should tell her, sorry, babe. I'm ghostless for right now, okay? He has claimed me. He's telling me about a real cash economy. Was it? Yeah, I didn't spend much time on it. You can change your character through like face sculpting and body sculpting, but it's a skill. It's a skill you actually have to level. Like you can literally be a cosmetic surgeon for other people, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, it's ew, what the fuck? The game definitely has a lot of quirks, for sure.
Expected outcome achieved. Central processor permanently offline.
What am I supposed to do here? Oh, wait several rounds for the Widow's Lantern to grow. Fucking gross, dude. Mother. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about the character creation since it's just purely cosmetic. Oh, also, when you log into your account on their website and you go to their store, I think the only things really worth purchasing are the Frontier starter packs. I bought both of them. I mean, they do give you redundant like armor, weapons and armor, but when you're a brand new player with nothing, I figured it was better to have it than, you know. Oh, that's way different. What the fuck? They changed that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They've been pushing some. They've been pushing a bunch of like there are characters in the game. There's NPCs. I think they're called enhanced NPCs that literally have AI built into them. So when you talk to them, it opens up a text board, and they basically have a GPT inside of them. So you're like, hey, how's it going? And they're like, hi, my name's Rickety Dick, or whatever the fuck they call themselves, and I'm a, you know, spore farmer here on Calypso 5-7B, and then it's so funny because it reads like ChatGPT. And if you ask them, you're like, are you ChatGPT? They're like, nope, I don't know who that is. I'm Rickety Dick. And they just tell you about themselves. So yeah, they've been very forward on that whole like way they're integrating AI into things where, I don't know, makes sense, doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. I like that. Yeah, I like the enhanced text stuff. They have standard NPCs too that just, you know, give you like they just give you a text field of you know, like, hey, go do this thing, here's a quest, and I'll give you some armor or whatever. But there's a bunch of those new ones around where you can ask them. They're really good for health too, especially for new players. They'll be like, you know, what's a good place to hunt? And they'll be like, oh, well, you know, there's some Daikiba and some different, you know, stuff nearby, and here's what I recommend, you know, taking for that, which is fair. Yeah, AI character creator though, that's new. I haven't seen that. That's pretty funny. Did it give you the option to like use sliders and stuff, or was it just the AI? That's a little weird. Yeah, I don't know. Not a huge fan of that, personally. I've always been of the mind, especially when software development is concerned, like, if you have a legacy feature... Really? That's weird. Could you just type in, like, massive dong? I just want to have a... just absolutely hung. There's... I don't know. When software development's concerned, like, I've always been of the mind, like, if you're gonna put in something new that completely changes something old, unless it's like, you know, tech debt, make it a fucking toggleable option. Like, give me sliders, and then if I want AI mode, just make it a toggleable thing. You don't have to completely remove, you know, what you had there prior. Unless it genuinely breaks something, which is also probably just proof that you didn't make your shit modular enough to begin with, so. Again, tech debt. Yeah, no, it's, I mean, dude, it's kind of a crazy feat, right? Like, they have sustained this game for over 20 years as an MMO, which is already impressive. Without, you know, it's the same company. They didn't, like, sell it or restructure or anything like that. For 20 years, and it's the only, I don't really count as, I mean, Second Life and this game are the only two games that do what they do, which is nuts. Oh, Jesus Christ, what's up? And yeah, and they're like, you know, modernizing and getting new people into it and onboarding and all that fun stuff, which is, hats off to them. It's kind of crazy. I saw a statistic because they recently redid the website. Like, I think they're getting ready for a, not a rebrand, but just like a, you know, modernizing the game, modernizing the client, modernizing the UI, especially with the push to Unreal Engine 5. They're definitely looking to, you know, make it a little sexier. But the crazy stat that I saw was, like, over the 20 years, I think they said, like, players have deposited over, like, I want to say $240 million into the world, and the company's cashed out, I want to say, like, was it 100 mil or something? I don't know. It's some number. It's some number in the millions. You can see it on their website. But pretty nuts. Is this thing gonna fucking explode? That's how it happens. Yep. Goodbye, Tessie. I gotta repair her. Okay. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, start small for sure, dude. Don't go crazy. Because the only thing I've seen once you have the starter packs that's worth buying in the store, if you even want it, and that's for convenience, is buying. There's a bundle that sells universal ammo, which will work with any weapon, and then on top of that, it comes with like an auto loot pill, which lets you automatically loot things within 20 yards, which is fine. But even to use the auto loot pill, you have to level your skill in looting. Like, I don't even have that fully leveled yet, so I can't even use it. But it's more just for convenience sake, you know, like everything you get there, you can obtain in game, one way or another. Oh, throw a combat axe. Okay. Got it. Got it. I gotta get fully pushed up, dude. Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to tell me what you think about it, if you like it or not. But it is absolutely It's deep. It's very, very deep. And it definitely rewards, you know, like any MMO, but I think this one is specifically like an investment. Like, you could play it casually, right? But like, you know, the returns are probably going to be casual as well.
Ingestion complete. Molecular composition unknown.
I think there's definitely dudes out there who play that shit like a job, though. Especially like the investors. It's just crazy. Oh, last thing, then I'll shut up about it, dude, and let you do your own thing. You can play with a controller. You can use Steam input. Since it's a Steam game, very easy to set up, very chill. Its combat is basically like, at least at the lower levels, it's sort of just, you press one button and you auto attack until it's dead. Super nice while you're like watching something or, you know, just chilling. It definitely gets a little bit more involved the higher up you go, though. Watch, I'm gonna get a max ammo now just because I dropped 5k. I know it. I fucking know it. Oh, dude, you're gonna have to tell me what you think about the soundtrack. I was really surprised with how much I love the music. It's a vibe for sure. I think I'm gonna take a break in about 8 minutes. Gonna hit 2 hours in the timer, and then I'm gonna go make food. Hit the gym after, and then we'll be back, man. Maybe with some Entropia. Or maybe I'll finish farming on this, because I want to get these stupid little Fallout cap tokens.
Combat density significantly reduced.
PP. Oh, no, it's PR. Never mind.
Organic integrity fatally compromised.
No, no. So the nice thing is, if you die anywhere, there really is no penalty. You get teleported back to the nearest red station, and so dying can actually be a useful way to be a lazy fuck and essentially, you know, kind of ghetto teleport your way out. However, there are PvP zones, and if you die in the PvP zone, you can drop your stackable stuff. So you don't drop ammo, you don't drop weapons, you don't drop gear, but if you're like, say, in a PvP area and you're farming like a mob, and let's say the mob's dropping, like let's say they're robots and they're dropping crude oil, and somebody comes along and kills you, or I think even if the bot kills you and you die in the zone, your body becomes lootable, so you can come back and grab your stuff before anybody else does. Or if somebody goes over to pick it up, they can grab your stackable resources. Everything else is safe. And so that only applies in PvP zones. And the biggest PvP zone, ironically, is actually space. So, you know, there's pirates in space when you want to fly routes that are safe. If your ship gets blown up, you don't lose the ship, you just might have to repair it. It'll spawn back at like a station, but whatever you were carrying is going to be sort of, you know, up for grabs.
Coordinated kill event complete.
I think that's what I've read and researched. I haven't even left the planet. I'm on the starter planet right now, Calypso. You'll start on like a tutorial island or moon. I guess it's technically a moon. And then you'll go to Calypso. Calypso's like the main planet. Yeah, Setash. Setash is the starter area, yeah. Man, I think I'm gonna take a break here. I'm gonna save, see how many tokens we've got. I'm gonna go get some food in me, get some stuff done, and then I'll be back. Good to see you again, man. Thanks for sticking around. It means a lot to me, honestly. Thanks for always being chill too, dude. J-Dub, same thing goes for you, dude, if you're still lurking. I will catch you boys soon, and we're gonna get back to the pew-pew. See you later.